My name is Subhash Pokhrel, and I am a health economist, and I'm currently the head of Department of Clinical Sciences at Brunel University, London. And my interest is from return on investment analysis in public health, and this includes breastfeeding promotion and breastfeeding support as well. Breastfeeding is protective on a number of diseases in infants, for example, the infections of the gut, lower respiratory tract and the media, and also in preterm babies there is a condition called NEC, and breastfeeding is protective. And if more women choose to breastfeed their babies, then there would be less number of those diseases, and therefore the healthcare system will have to spend less money in treating those diseases, and that money could be freed up to spend somewhere else. In 2012, we did a study in the UK context, and we found out that NHS could save about £40 million a year by improving breastfeeding rate. And that is simply saying supporting women who have already chosen to breastfeed to continue longer and breastfeed exclusively. This was the first time we quantified that finding, because everybody thought at the time that it would be cost saving, but we didn't know how much. So it was a study that quantified that. Breastfeeding is a lifestyle choice, and this is made by the woman, but we can support women to make that decision, and there are a number of information that needed to be provided to women so that they can make the right decision. And because it is a choice, women actually look at the incentives and the disincentives. Sometimes, thinking about, breastfeeding taking time, and that time could be used doing something else. There is a negative relationship between employment and breastfeeding, etc. So we need to look at all those disincentives and then think about how to incentivize women to breastfeed more and breastfeed longer. One of the ways to look at it is that if we have got a breastfeeding friendly workplaces, for example, and then there are maternity leave, that will actually incentivize women. So what turns out to be disincentive in the first instance can be turned into incentives for women to choose to breastfeed. Breastfeeding is good for infants, but breastfeeding is good for mothers, and breastfeeding is good for the healthcare systems and the society. One of the ways to look at it is that breastfed children usually have better cognitive outcomes, which will eventually lead to better national income because they have got better productivity. So in the long run, breastfeeding actually pays back all the support costs that we provide to improve the breastfeeding rates now.